Today I'm using the silk variety of almond creamer, the sweet and creamy flavor. I've been sticking to the creme brulee, which I really liked, but they had this one for the first time in a while, so I picked it up, and this will be my morning coffee. And I'm gonna pour what's left into my Yeti. The Yeti will keep it hot for several hours, so if I want a second cup, it'll be there for me in a few hours. I love Yeti, it's just a great brand. I love it. See, that's enough for a good cup of coffee. This week I finished off the last of the pumpkin bagels. I bought these back in the fall at Trader Joe's, and I'm just now getting around to finishing them. I had frozen the last few. So really good. I'll definitely repurchase again this fall. Really enjoyed. Not gonna complain. One of my last pantry challenge meals. I've got this container of Italian blend cheese that's been in the fridge for a while. I need to use it up, so I'm making a casserole. This is just something I kind of made up. I'm gonna call it pizza casserole. It's gonna be made with this 100% whole wheat rotini, 1 jar of pasta sauce, 1 cup of this cheese, and the turkey pepperoni. I've never tried these. I've never actually bought pepperoni in my life. So we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and make a casserole out of it and bake it. So after this, I think I'll be done with the year-long pantry challenge. I still have a few things, like I have some yogurt and some oatmeal. But really in my pantry, there's not a lot left, and maybe taco seasoning, that kind of stuff that you always have anyway. So next week, hopefully I'll be able to do like a pantry organization, maybe a restock video. So stay tuned if you like that. And then I'll do like weekly hauls, and I'm sure every few months I'll do a pantry challenge, week or two, to kind of keep from overflowing my very tiny pantry and my very small kitchen. I do have a long-term pantry in my closet where I keep canned goods and pasta and sauces. None of this was from there, but stuff that I don't use that I just have in the case of an emergency that I could live off of for a while. Someone was asking about that in the comments about, with all the shortages, what do I plan to do? And I think I just plan to have like a long-term pantry of stuff I don't use for the sake of emergency. This is kind of a hodgepodge, throw together, see what happens meal. Right, looks good. That melted cheese looks so good. And I could have left it a little bit longer. Next time I think I will, but this is good. I'm gonna go ahead and let it cool for a minute and then divide it up into 8 servings. And then I'm gonna taste it. I'm gonna taste one of the servings. So this was great. It was better than I thought. I added a lot of Tony, so it kind of had a little bit of a kick to it. And yeah, the only thing I might do is add some more cheese, but I am trying to keep the calories low, so I may not do that for a while. Working on the yogurt as well as this maple flavored granola. It's gonna take me a little while longer than I thought to finish it, but I'm gonna add it to this. This is strawberry. I thought it was vanilla, but it'll be fine. I'm gonna mix it up and add a little bit of crunch, and that'll be a little morning snack. I forgot to show the chicken before it went in the oven, but this is the chicken I made to have for the week. I'm gonna have chicken with just veggies on the side and kind of keep it a little low carb for one meal. So I'm gonna eat this big piece tonight because I'm pretty hungry. And then I'm gonna have one of each day that I work this week. So I'm using up some of my seasonings with this as well. I've got the chili lime seasoning on, I think these over here. And then I've got the everything but the elote on another one. I forgot to put Italian seasoning, but I did use Tony's and parsley on another one. So trying out all the seasonings. Seasonings get neglected because I always tend to go towards Tony's, but I'm gonna try to taste all my seasonings in the next year and make a dent in them so they don't go bad, because otherwise they just sit in the cabinet unloved. So, chicken for the week. I've opened the Brussels sprouts. This time I'm not gonna add foil. I ate a lot of stuff at my mom's house that they made in the air fryer and they didn't add foil, and I just found it was so much more crisper. So I'm gonna try just a little bit of spray. Pop her in there. So I pulled them out. I think they are a little bit crispier. I may try to buy the fresh ones next time and cut them in half and see if that makes them crispier. I'm putting some in this dish and I'm gonna put some in the other 3 chicken bowls that I have. This will be one of my dinners for the week. This has been my dessert this week. I'm finishing the Trader Joe's, this Fig Walks Into a Bar cereal bars. I bought these last fall and I'm still working on them. I kind of forgot about them. They've been in my long-term pantry, which is in my closet, and I just don't always go in there looking for snacks. That's why I keep my snacks in there, to keep me from eating them all. But this is what I'm gonna work on this week. I've got one left after this. So, and I've really enjoyed them. I probably won't buy them again for a while. They're just really sweet, and I'm gonna try to stay away from the sweets for a while. I've just been indulging too much in sugar, so I'm gonna finish the sweet stuff that I have. I'm not gonna waste anything, and then I'm gonna kind of just, once the warmer weather comes, stick to fruit and see how that works for a while, and just maybe give myself one sweet treat a week, and yeah, make it count. But these I really like, so I'm gonna enjoy this right now as my dessert, and that'll be the last thing I have today. One day this week we were treated to Thai food. I got the basil fried rice with egg and chicken, and they got us some little spring rolls. All of it was delicious. I'm definitely gonna try Thai food more often. I like pad Thai, but I'm trying to branch out and try new things. And my friend brought me some chocolate cake. It's a caramel topped cake that a friend of ours, a mutual friend, made, and she brought me a piece. It was so good. I ate off of it twice because it was a pretty big piece, and I definitely don't regret any of it. Use the messy table, but I'm about to use one of the last ingredients from my pantry. This is the chicken stock that I need to use up, and I'm gonna make a gumbo with it. I've got chicken here already cooked that I'm gonna cheat with. I'm not gonna show the whole process of making the gumbo because it's kind of time consuming and I'm crunched for time, but one day I will take time to make a gumbo and show you guys how it's done. Kitty's overseeing again. What? And another kitty wants to see what's up. They smell the chicken, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this started, and then I'll kind of show you once I'm done. How about that? In the middle of April, we had a snow shower. Perfect day for a gumbo. Timing couldn't be better. Chicken and sausage gumbo, finished product with potato salad. I'm excited. I'm gonna tear into this. Really tired today. I got up and went to the gym. It was worth it, but my body is not used to that right now. So I'm just gonna enjoy this gumbo and then probably tuck myself into bed early. Good night, Casper. Good night, Casper.